You know, Half Dome is no joke. It's 7 miles from Yosemite Valley to the top of Half Dome, and it can push people, the toughest people, to their limits. But once you get to the base, then comes the challenge, several hundred feet high, the famous cables. KC24's Dennis Valera shows us the proper cable etiquette.
For the last 100 or so years, these cables have been helping people climb up Half Dome here in Yosemite. Now, while the hike just to this point is long and strenuous, these cables have rules of their own.
The famous cables on Half Dome, the last stretch before you see the valley in a whole new way. Weather is one of the biggest things to consider. We lucked out with a sunny day, but in May, stormy conditions turned this large hunk of granite slick, causing the death of 29-year-old Asish Penuganda.
If there's storm clouds anywhere nearby, it's very dangerous to be here on top or down on subdome or on the cables. Yeah, just grab on.
The most important thing to do is never let go of the cables.
It's okay what I'm doing?
Yes.
Especially when you rest. Every break I took on the ascent, you'll see I leaned on the cables, but my grip always was the same. You'll also see my brakes were always on the wooden slats. Those are great spots for a breather.
Would you guys like to pass us, or shall we go by you?
Communication is key when running into other hikers. See who's going up or down faster. That'll help decide who should go. And when there is two-way traffic, you should stick to one side. Follow all that, and you'll make it on top of the famous Half Dome.
How was it? It's great. It's great now that you're up. Right? Yeah.
Reporting in Yosemite, Dennis Valera, KC24, local news that matters.
And there's always that guy that's hanging off the edge in the end. He gets up and they dangle their legs off the cliff.
I could never do that. I know you did this trek a few weeks ago, and
yeah,
I give anyone credit who's willing to do that. It just looks so treacherous.
It's long. It's hard. You know, you start early and you arrive late. The hardest part, though, it's the end going down. I mean, I'm not even talking about the cable. It's the down, like at the bottom when your legs are just dead. You just want to be back at the car.
I'll bet. And it takes hours.
Yeah.
I know what for you it was what 10
hours.
10 hours.
My brother and I.
Boy, oh boy.
Yeah, it was fun. But I would do it again tomorrow. I really would.